Hi, and welcome to a virtual tour of McConnell Springs Park. Located in Lexington, Kentucky, McConnell Springs Park is a nature sanctuary, urban forest, and National Historic Site recognized as the naming place of Lexington. It is located just inside New Circle Road off Old Frankfort Road, near downtown Lexington. McConnell Springs is about 25 minutes by car from Jessamine County. With its rich history and unique landscape, it's well worth the drive. The park is comprised of 26 acres, with 2 miles of walking trails that wind through a series of artisan springs, wetlands, meadows, woodlands, creeks, and amazing Kentucky artifacts. The park is free and contains a full parking lot with wheelchair access parking spots and a half-mile paved loop. Bathrooms are located just off the Education Center. While the trails are relatively easy to hike without steep incline, good walking shoes are still recommended. Other items you might want to pack are sunscreen, bug repellent, and snacks. With numerous picnic tables and picturesque bench views, you might just want to pack a lunch to stay a while longer. As the park is an active nature sanctuary for both wildlife and visitors, pets are not allowed. Visitors are asked not to stray off trails which are all clearly marked. Once inside the park, it's hard to believe you're so close to downtown Lexington. McConnell Springs actually marks the historic site where Lexington was named. In 1775, Pennsylvania pioneer William McConnell and fellow frontiersmen explored then claimed the land around the sinking springs. The group named their future settlement Lexington, after receiving word from Fort Boonesborough that the first battles of the American Revolution had been fought April 19, 1775 in Lexington and Concord, Massachusetts. McConnell Springs is the only known site in Fayette County that has a series of artisan springs that come to the surface, go underground, reappear, flow on the surface, and go back underground, only to surface again a couple miles away. There are 3 major natural springs visible from the trails. The first spring you'll encounter is the Blue Hole. The Blue Hole is 15 feet deep, which causes the water to appear deep blue in color. The second spring is called the Boils, which is not a hot spring as its name may imply. The average spring temperature is only 55 degrees Fahrenheit, but heavy rainfall that rushes up from the underground creates the water swell of its namesake. The final sink is the spring that leads the water into a sinkhole, which then resurfaces at Preston's Cave. The scenic stone rock fences you see through much of the park were likely built between the 1830s and the 1880s by Irish masons. They used the dry lath style method, meaning they are held together not by mortar, but rather by gravity and frictional resistance. The tree cover is dense over much of the trails. Some of the trees you'll spot at McConnell Springs are the box elder, the American elm, the yellow poplar, and the bur oak. McConnell Springs is home to a nearly 300-year-old majestic bur oak tree that's a must-see on your visit. The bur oak is considered a good tree for urban planning as it tolerates city pollution. Large bur oaks older than 12 years are fire tolerant due to their thick and rugged bark. Ivy sprawls across McConnell Springs Park's forest floors and winds up its trees, creating beautiful scenery. One ivy you'll want to appreciate from a distance and definitely do not touch is poison ivy. Despite its name, poison ivy is actually not a true ivy, but rather a member of the cashew and pistachio family. Its sap causes an itchy and often painful rash, so learn how to identify it by sight so you can avoid coming in physical contact with it. Over 200 species of birds have been recorded at McConnell Springs. You might see a ruby-throated hummingbird, an eastern screech owl, a Baltimore oriole, or a wood thrush. The male wood thrush can sing 2 notes at once, giving its song an ethereal quality. It is considered by many to have one of the most beautiful songs of North American birds. The breast and belly of a wood thrush are white and distinctly marked by large dark brown spots. You'll likely spot patches of wildflower at the park, including fleabane daisy, Queen Anne's lace or wild carrot, and black-eyed Susans. Black-eyed Susans or brown-eyed Susans are a traditional Native American medicinal in several tribal nations. Their leaves are covered by coarse hair with stout branching stems and daisy-like flower heads. McConnell Springs hosts numerous turtle species. It's the perfect home for the painted turtle, which lives in slow-moving fresh water. You might catch one basking on a log or rock. Adult painted turtles can live more than 55 years in the wild. Its distinctive face has yellow stripes and two wide yellow stripes that meet at the tip of the jaw. In addition to turtles and other reptiles, the wetlands at McConnell Springs also attract dragonflies and damselflies. With its large, bright blue body, the great blue skimmer is easy to spot and fun to watch. Great blue skimmers are most active in summer months and can grow up to 2.5 inches. They are distinctively marked by the combo of blue eyes and white face. I hope you have the opportunity to visit McConnell Springs Park. If you aren't able to get there, see if you can locate a bur oak, poison ivy, don't touch it, a patch of black-eyed Susans, a painted turtle, a wood thrush, and a great blue skimmer.